Today I would like to talk to you about something that is very important to me. Alright, so as you probably figured out, I fence. What I've become aware of is that unlike a lot of other sports, there aren't, and I've been going around looking for some of this stuff, there aren't many websites or videos or anything on for fencing for beginners. And that's been very frustrating to me. There's one series of videos that's pretty good, but it's for women's fencing, which is, from what I've seen, it's the same, but it's completely different. It's very, very different. Different styles, different forms of aggression. So what this is about is fencing Sabre. Now, this, I don't know if you can really see it. This is a Sabre. It's pretty long, sword. It's kind of bendy. Looks like a pirate sword, I guess. Anyway, I decided to, I've been fencing for, it's getting on 3 years now. Pretty good. Now then, fencing is tough. You need to be dedicated, and you need to be able to work hard at it. So, for those beginners who struggle, I figured I would put a video out there and tell you how to do it now. What I want to say is, the hardest thing about fencing is that it is different for every single person. No one fences the same way. There are basics, but everyone takes those basics in different manners. So, what I say has worked for me. It might not work for you, but if you want to try it, I would highly recommend it. Do it in practice, not in a tournament, because practice is where you go to try these things. Alright, so right now I'm just going to introduce to you the Sabre, which is what I fence. It's my favorite defense. And I will use terms and I'll explain them. And if you can't find a term I promise in another video, please ask me what it means in the comments of the video. Alright, now, this, as I said before, is a Sabre. It's beaten up, very. I've recently replaced the blade because it broke. Alright, so, this is a Sabre. Sabre is it's a very, very basic weapon. There's no real wiring or anything like you would find in other fencing weapons. There is the blade. This is the blade. The blade, if you ever go and buy one, you should ask for a Sabre blade. That's probably common sense. But it is a Sabre blade. It has, I don't know if you can see it, but it has this beveled, I believe that's right, with the beveled edge right here, where it goes along the beveled edge, where it goes like that. That is the blade. That is what the blade looks like at the tip, because you don't hit the tip in Sabre. This is a tip. It's rounded at the top because you don't generally use the tip. It's not poking tip. And this right here is the bell. Some of you might know it as the guard. Now, the bell protects your hand. So you use it to save it. So when someone attacks you and it hits the bell, it's so that it doesn't hit your fingers, which is very, very annoying. It hurts. I'm sure most of you have a stubbed finger or stubby toe, and it's just that annoying, numbing pain. That's what happens. and you can use it to block attacks. And in fencing, a block is called a parry. So you use it to help parry the attack. And now this right here, this black thing, that's called a handle or a grip. Most usually you can just call it a handle. It's really not much to be said there. Now, this little thing right here, this, while I'm not really sure the specific name for it, most people will know what you're talking about. This is what I refer to as the plug or the socket. Now, fencing is, in tournaments and all in competitions, it's electrified now. So you have all of this special gear and you have a cord called a body cord that plugs into your weapon right here and plugs into a machine so that when you hit someone with it, a light goes on. And really, that's all there is to a saber. You have the bell, you have this plug here, and you have the blade. Now, what I'm wearing is called a mask, and this is a glove. So, that's the basic saber. I'll be making another video where I will elaborate more on actual fencing.